Back in April, I was in an accident with my two daughters. We were going on 395 towards Pasco, and we were T-boned by an oncoming truck on an intersection on Sagemore. It was extremely traumatizing. It's not as it happens in the movies where it's slow motion. It was just fast. It was very scary. After my accident, or our accident, we were all very deeply impacted. My daughters were traumatized. They didn't want to be in a car. They didn't want to sleep in the car, read in the car, because that's what they were doing while we were hit, when we got hit. I was off work for about a week. My daughter, my oldest one, wasn't able to go to her senior trip, wasn't able to participate in like after school activities that normally she was very active in. So I mean, it was just very traumatic for them, I mean, just as much as it was for me. So I was a little skeptical on getting an attorney because I think right away I was more focused on how we felt and the trauma of it, that I really didn't think of getting an attorney. We were advised by friends, like maybe you should look into seeing somebody, and that's when I kind of did a little bit of investigation and, you know, looking up attorneys, and I seen the reviews for these attorneys here at Ritchie Law, so I was like, okay, maybe I should go and make an appointment and talk to them. Ritchie Reiersen, they were very helpful. Right away since our first consult, they made me feel very comfortable, very relaxed. I was a little kind of embarrassed coming in and, you know, wanting to get an attorney, but they just kind of reassured me, and especially with my girls, they were very empathetic. You know, they had sympathy for what we were going through. They weren't trying to rush us. They were just listening and always made themselves available to me, so that made a huge difference. After our accident, they scheduled our chiropractor appointments, they scheduled our massages, they scheduled physical therapy. They pretty much took care of everything, reimbursements and everything that had to do with our medical coverage. I really didn't have to do anything, honestly, just call and, hey, what's going on with our case, and that was pretty much it. They were very helpful. A lot of stress off my shoulders, definitely. During our process with, you know, Ritchie Law, they actually took care of everything. They got our vehicle reimbursed. I didn't have to make any phone calls to any insurance. I didn't have to deal with anybody other than the people here, and they were great. I was getting emails, text messages, phone calls, and they were very available to me whenever. And when I didn't get my, you know, my phone on time, they left me a message, very detailed. Were always available for me to call when I needed to get a hold of somebody. So it was really nice. It just was nice not to have to worry about it, since I had my girls that I had to worry about instead. I would recommend Ritchie Law to friends and family because they kind of sort of became friends and family. They weren't worried about me calling them 5-10 times or sending text messages, hey, I have a question, I don't understand this, or anything that had to do with the case. They were definitely very caring for my daughters. They made themselves accessible to both of them too as well, which made a huge difference. And they were very empathetic, especially with my older daughter that was leaving to college. They were, you know, really empathetic and really trying to figure out how they can get her ready to go and not have to worry with all the things that were going on here.